Gotta love it, Ed.
You can't go forward, you have to go back.
Yeah, this is what... Hey man, I'm lost. Hey everybody, just a quick overview of a little road trip we did back in August. Campbell River up to Naka Creek, just south of the famous Robson Byte, over to Vernon Lake, Cold River, and then back to Campbell River. It's a great trip. You could do this in a day, but I highly recommend at least 2 days. There's lots of great scenery, and you might even spy some orca killer whales out in Johnstone Straits from Naka Creek. Okay, so let's get started. Our first leg is going to take us to Naka Creek. We travel 85 kilometers on Highway 19 north of Campbell River to the Eve River main. That's 85 kilometers from the bridge over the Campbell River. At kilometer marker 260 on the highway, start looking to your right for the Eve River Forest Service Road. It's a big sign. If you miss it, turn around and just head back to it. It's pretty easy to find. The Eve River main is a main line. It's a good logging road, easily traveled in a two-wheel drive. It's a flat road all the way to the mouth of the Eve River, which is about 17 kilometers. There's camping here as well. At this point, you're going to look to your left for the E&N hookup. The E&N hookup is steep and narrow, and if you're hauling a boat or a trailer, this is definitely a four-wheel drive road. Keep a lookout on your left for a waterfall. You can park here just past the bridge on your right, and if you look onto the left side of the road, you'll find a trailer that will take you right into the falls. Keep an eye on young children and dogs. This is cougar country. After 13 kilometers, look to your right for a road that will take you down to the Naka Creek campsite. There's 12 sites here that are on the water, as well as overflow camping. This was mid-August and the site was full, so we hung around for a while just to sort of check out Johnstone Straits. There's a boat launch here, but it's definitely a four-wheel drive boat launch. This guy got stuck and had to be pulled out. Naka Creek is only 7 kilometers south of the famous Robson Byte, and the waters are abundant with wildlife and as well as fishing. Fishing's popular here, but what's really popular here is the whale watching. They seem to pass through in the morning and the afternoon, so if you can camp here, it's highly recommended. There is another route in and out of Naka Creek that is much more scenic, but it's definitely four-wheel drive. Follow the E&N connector up to the Naka Creek Forest Service Road, and that will lead you onto the Sitka Main, back out to the highway. It's a beautiful drive. It's about 25 kilometers in all. And once you get up to the Naka Creek Forest Service Road, you're basically back onto a mainline logging road, and it's easy traveling. Back out on the highway at this point, you're about 104 kilometers north of Campbell River. Heading north on Highway 19, 35 kilometers, look for the Mount Cain turnoff. If you miss it and you end up at the WAS rest stop, you've gone too far. Turn around and go back to the Mount Cane turnoff and head west. At this point, it was our map book that led us astray. We were looking for a separate Nimpkish Road turnoff. We'd seen the Mount Cane turnoff, and we're looking, our map indicated that there was actually two roads. So once we did make it to the WAS rest stop, where there's washrooms, we turned around and we went back to the Mount Cane turnoff, and that quickly turned into the Nimpkish River Road, and it was easy to find our next location, our next site, which was Vernon Lake. Vernon Lake is 30 kilometers from the highway. Once you get close, start looking for Vernon Lake Road. And as a side route, look for Rona Road just before the wreck site, and turn onto that little road about a half a kilometers. You'll be on a bridge over the Nimpkish River. This is where the Nimpkish River flows into Vernon Lake, and not far from the bridge here you'll find the turnoff for the wreck site. This is a beautiful spot. We were there in mid-August. There was lots of room. There was 23 campsites here with 2 pit toilets, and it's a fantastic looking lake. There is fishing here, and there's supposed to be some good-sized trout in this lake, although we didn't see anybody catch any. All of the campsites are right on the lake, and all of the camping is free. You can't beat that. The next morning we headed for our next destination, Gold River. This is a well-traveled road, and there's lots of signage pointing you towards Gold River. You follow the Nimpkish Main through the beautiful Nimpkish Valley. Muchalat Lake is 12 kilometers from Gold River. It's a beautiful spot as well. It's a wreck site with 40 camping spots and toilets, and during the summer you'll pay $15 a night to camp here. We could have stayed on the gravel and made our way back to Campbell River around Campbell Lake, but my buddy had never seen the waterfront of Gold River, so we headed down. I'd been on this road before, had my camera running. I knew there was a waterfall somewhere. Oh, and there it was. I tilted away just as we went past it. Anyway, this is a nice drive. This is a nice drive from Gold River down to the water. This is Gold River Inlet. It's a beautiful spot. You're on the west coast of Vancouver Island. We pulled over at the Gold River Park just outside of town. My buddy wanted to try a little fishing. Of course, Gold River was once famous for its winter run of steelhead. Today, the river's closed to winter steelhead fishing, and the steelhead have all but vanished. Back on the pavement, we were heading back to Campbell River, an 87-kilometer drive from Gold River. This is a beautiful drive, and it makes a nice day trip from Campbell River out to the west coast. Lots of mountain scenes and beautiful lakes. This road takes you right through the heart of Strathcona Park, and the road follows along at one point the upper Campbell Lake. Take a few minutes and explore the area around Strathcona Park Lodge. You can walk down to the lake and just hang out and check out the beautiful views. So thanks for watching. For more Vancouver Island destinations, including more off-road videos, check out my series, Vancouver Island Destinations. Also, check out my website, Vancouver Island Chronicles. You'll find documentaries and lifestyle vignettes featuring the people and places of Vancouver Island.